Hey babes, welcome to the O Show, everything crypto every day. Happy Friday, let's go. And a very, very happy birthday to Ethereum. Ethereum celebrates 6th anniversary as devs race to upgrade it. The Ethereum blockchain has become a hub for DeFi, NFTs, DAOs, and innovation since its birth in 2015. Next, it will get a big upgrade. That big upgrade is merging from Ethereum 1.0 to Ethereum 2.0, and hopefully this will happen in early 2020. Currently, Ethereum is still POW, which is proof of work, a mineable coin. The merge to Ethereum 2.0 would make it POS, proof of stake. So let's talk a little bit about some of Ethereum's history since it was incepted 6 years ago. Some notable history about Ethereum. From the article, it has weathered a nearly catastrophic early attack, undergone a hard fork, and built up a market cap of $270 billion, which is currently second to Bitcoin. And I do think one day Ethereum's market cap may be able to flip Bitcoin because of how vast the ecosystem is. Also, there is 60 billion in assets that are tied up on the Ethereum-based DeFi protocols. And that number was lower than the 4 billion at this time last year. And we all know that there was a massive DeFi summer exactly around this time. And protocols were being built, people were making a lot of money. It was outstanding. But with the mass inflow to people utilizing Ethereum, that created a lot of problems for the network because Ethereum transactions are about 15 per second, which is very, very low. However, people still use and build on Ethereum. The next thing that is built on top of Ethereum is NFTs, and NFTs are completely popping off right now. Their sales volume hits 2.5 billion during the first half of 2021, according to DApp Radar. And again, most NFTs are built utilizing Ethereum. Now that we talked a little bit about Ethereum's history, let's take a look at price. So this is our Ethereum daily chart. And yes, we did hit a little bit of a peak of resistance at about $2,400. And Ethereum bottomed out here at about $1,734, rocketed all the way up. Now we're finally starting to pinch the top of the upper Bollinger Band. And that's okay. Generally, when you pinch the top of the Bollinger Band, you could get a little bit of a pullback. In this particular case, we could see $2,000 if we really start to correct here. However, if support holds at about $2,300, we will then retest 25 and 28. 28 is my upper target here, and I do think we will struggle a little bit just because of all the previous price action and rejections that happened at about $2,900. Our next story is about Bitcoin and OTC sales. So again, it is really, really hard to get accurate data on Bitcoin OTC deals. OTC means over-the-counter desk. And the reason why it is so hard to get accurate price data from OTC sales is because they are generally not done on an exchange. But this graph over here from Cointelegraph, compliments of Glassnode, shows the spike in BTC transfers from OTC desks. This article also claims that even at current Bitcoin prices of about $40,000, OTC Bitcoin sales are still happening, and we are seeing spikes because of it. So even though Bitcoin is at current resistance, whales are still buying. And that OTC trading can cause Bitcoin price to spike because then people will buy it OTC and send it over to exchanges. And interestingly enough, even if price does decrease, OTC deals are still happening. So these whales, these people are still buying the dip. The most important piece from this article is that approximately 57,000 Bitcoin left exchanges in a single day on Wednesday, while Thursday saw Kraken alone shift a giant 98,000 Bitcoin as buy-ins accelerated across the market. Let's take a look at current price. This is our Bitcoin daily chart. Market Cipher is showing a bit of a little bit of a pullback here. And that's indicated when Bitcoin created some resistance at approximately $40,000. So we're getting close to this area at about $41,000, $42,000, and we're starting to get a correction. We're also seeing some pinching on the upper part of the bands, while the Bollinger Band simple moving average is still vertical. So things are still looking okay, but we are experiencing a little bit of volatility. Now taking a look at the 4-hour chart. 4-hour chart is showing really strong support at about 37.5 here. If this support breaks and we get back into the vibe and consolidate area, we would probably test about 36.4 to about 35.7. If not, we'll continue to consolidate in the vibe and consolidate range between 37.5 and 33.4. So hopefully this rally will continue, but I'm still watching things day by day. Many analysts predict that we're going to get to about 42 to 45,000 and then completely nuke again. If that happened, it would make sense. However, I'm still staying cautious because when people are bearish, sometimes Bitcoin does the exact opposite. If you are in a scalp or a short-term trade, be cautious. If you're just dollar cost averaging and holding, you're doing great. This next story is about Binance. So Binance was the superpower for a very, very long time in the crypto world, but there's been a lot of legal uncertainty with Binance in other countries. Binance just tweeted, they will wind down its future and derivatives products offering in Germany, Italy, and the Netherlands. Regardless of all this bearishness regarding Binance, price is actually still doing incredibly well. We have held the line at about $291 over here, and we're just kind of putting along. We're starting to get some contraction with the Bollinger Bands, and this is going to indicate some more consolidations and a pop up or a pop down. In this particular case, if Bitcoin continues to stay bullish, I think BNB will continue to do well and will probably break this area of resistance at about $345 and test approximately $423. And I think the only thing that is really saving BNB at this time is Binance Smart Chain, because people have to transfer in and out to go ahead and actively trade utilizing Binance Smart Chain as opposed to Ethereum, because Ethereum gas fees are still high. Either way, we don't know what the future holds with Binance or BNB, but just as long as Binance Smart Chain is still around, the price of BNB should continue to do well. This next story is about the IMF. So the IMF intends to ramp up digital currency monitoring. And what they're doing is they are creating a fund that will greatly expand to cover all aspects of digital currency while working with related financial institutions. So this was disclosed in April 2021 in a paper. And IMF plans to add approximately 5 sets of experts to properly conduct research. These people will be lawyers, digital risk experts, financial sector experts, fiscal economists, and data specialists. And they claim that the skills of people that they're going to hire should really help them make a determination of what the future of digital currency monitoring means. So really this fund wants to target central bank digital currencies, stable coins, crypto assets, and more. And they really, really want to focus on how these digital assets represent financial independence and can act as reserve currencies and how they can replace current payment systems, because we know there's a lot of problem with banking. And they also took a low-key jab at El Salvador adopting Bitcoin as legal tender. We knew this was coming. We knew regulations were coming, but at the same time, it gets a little bit sticky here because they want to come after decentralized protocols. And that's where we get our power from, is utilizing decentralized platforms and protocols. So either way, just make sure you are hedged properly in planning about this stuff. This next story is from Zero Hedge. They tweeted, CFA exam pass rate crashes to a record low of just 25%. So the reason why I wanted to talk about this is because all of these different exams and these certifications are kind of meaningless. With cryptocurrency coming into the market, we really don't need to have these types of certifications if you are not offering any types of products to people. And I really think in all sectors that these types of exams and courses are not really relevant to what you're actually doing in the space. It's better to take online courses and to really kind of focus and excel on what exactly you are doing, because a lot of these classes or these exams, they don't encompass everything. So I think that it's pretty interesting to see this rate crash. And of course, we have to talk about Michael Saylor, the Microstrategy CEO, stating that the latest funding for Microstrategy allowed them to hold more than 105,000 Bitcoin. Michael is a bull, and I don't think he will ever stop buying Bitcoin. My question is, when is he going to take profit? This next story makes my heart feel good. Solana enjoys 7% boost amid sponsorship of Lollapalooza Music Festival. So Solana is a proof of stake cryptocurrency that is very, very similar to Ethereum, and their ecosystem is absolutely booming. One of the reasons why I have invested in Solana is because I like to invest in popular competitors, and I do think that Solana, similarly to Polkadot, is an active competitor of Ethereum. But what Solana did is they sponsored Lollapalooza. I am 100% for this. I think it is absolutely amazing when we get financial companies or crypto companies sponsor real life events, especially considering the demographic they are marketing to. I think it's amazing. And the headline acts included Miley Cyrus, Playboi Carti, Steve Aoki, and of course, Solana. Probably the coolest thing about Solana is that they have the NFT marketplace, which allows these musicians and musicians that are small or large to go ahead and give their fans direct access to them and their products, which is amazing. That's what NFTs are all about. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great rest of the day, and I will be live streaming Sunday at 6 p.m. PST. I will be back home. Bye, babes.